Okay, let's get to United.
Man United, I've gone for Manu Koné, who I watched during the Olympics of France and I thought was really good in breaking up play, moving the ball on. I know Liverpool were linked last year with him and Kefren Turam as a double soup and it didn't quite happen, but I think a very young player, someone who can come in and along the right signings of what you guys are building now with a lot of young players, but I think going under the radar at Borussia Mönchengladbach could be for a more reasonable price than they're being targeted than the likes of Ugarte, and I think technically more competent than him as well. So for me,
what are your thoughts, as a United fan? Because obviously, let's talk about Ugarte as well, because it feels like that deal is edging very close, and it's a similar sort of vibe, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, that's obviously the position United's kind of been crying out for, right? That holding midfielder that can kind of accompany a Kobbie Mainoo, kind of take away some of the burden off Casemiro, who seems to be declining every single season. I have my question marks about Ugarte. I think the price, to basically pay the equivalent of what PSG paid a year ago when he's basically been a PSG flop, I don't know how convinced I am by that, especially this loan of an obligation. Like, why should we be buying somebody that PSG doesn't want? In terms of the player, I think there is talent there, right? He didn't all of a sudden become a bad player like overnight, but I don't look at this United midfield and see the lack of kind of control that they have in that midfield. Does Ugarte kind of come in and solve that problem? And
do you think that's how Ten Hag wants to play?
I don't. That's the thing,
control?
right? I definitely don't. I completely agree. I don't think that's the kind of profile he's going for. But when I look at how easy United are sometimes to kind of play through in midfield, I almost think it should be. Like, it shouldn't be normal, in my opinion, that United concede as much control as they do in midfield.
Yep, Gal, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, the big breaking news comes from Manchester United. They've announced in the past few moments that they have completed the signing of Andre Santos, the midfielder from Chelsea. The deal is worth £50 million. It's an initial £48 million plus £2 million in performance-related add-ons. The contract is for 5 years until 2031.
Manchester United supporters have been given another reason to keep a close eye on the summer transfer window, with fresh reports claiming that French midfielder Manu Koné could be undergoing a medical at Carrington ahead of a potential move to Old Trafford. The reported development has generated significant excitement among United fans, particularly because Koné is regarded as an energetic and physically powerful midfielder capable of contributing at both ends of the pitch. However, it is important to stress that the reported transfer remains unconfirmed until Manchester United, Koné or his current club makes an official announcement. Koné's profile could make him an interesting addition to Manchester United's midfield. The Frenchman is known for his ball-winning ability, pressing, physical presence and willingness to carry the ball forward. His passing and tactical awareness could also help provide greater balance when United are attempting to control games. If the reported move eventually becomes official, Koné could give Manchester United additional intensity and defensive strength in the centre of the pitch. His ability to recover possession and drive forward could complement more creative players while giving the team another option in difficult matches. For United supporters, the biggest question is whether the Carrington medical reports represent the final stages of a genuine transfer or simply another piece of transfer window speculation. One thing is certain. The Manu Koné story is developing quickly, and fans will be watching closely for official confirmation. Could Koné become Manchester United's next major midfield signing? The answer may soon become clear.